So, Microsoft's CEO just made a 31-minute lecture in which he outlined many various things that really are going to shake up the entire industry, since we didn't expect this just yet, with hundreds of different AI rollouts from Google and other firms. Microsoft literally just responded to Google's I/O conference by stating that there are many integrations coming now with ChatGPT and Microsoft's core services, such as Copilot, that will change the game. In this video, we're going to outline every single major update, showing you how this is going to impact the entire industry and why this was such a critical announcement.
And today, as Satya said, we're excited to announce that we're going to bring ChatGPT and Bing together with the default search experience to give you higher quality answers and more timely answers. Let's take a look. Here I am in ChatGPT, and as you can see now, Bing is the default. And when I come in and select it, I can now ask sort of real-time queries. For example, let's ask what I should expect to hear about Build and .NET. And what you can see is the results now are more up-to-date. They include fresh content, and they include citations. In fact, if you can see the links on that page there, you can click those, and those will take you straight to a web page that's sourced by Bing.
The interesting thing is this. OpenAI actually tweeted a few days ago that we will be putting out plugins as well as browsing soon for those of you who haven't seen it. A few days later, they decided to issue a huge update to browsing in order to incorporate it with Bing, and this is what makes me understand exactly what Microsoft is attempting to do. Very quickly, as you can see in the recent browsing examples of what users were actually seeing, Bard is actually much better than the standard, the version that we have access to right now, but since they've decided to supercharge ChatGPT, and now with this extra Bing feature, it looks like ChatGPT will be on top right away, and honestly, this is a fairly little modification, yet many people would have missed it. Because over time, people would have gradually begun to use because that internet aspect was going to be a big component. So something that made me realize how swiftly these companies are going when it comes to keeping up with AI. Now let's take a look at the second addition to Bing, which is very unique, and we're very thrilled to announce that we're going to deliver it.
Announced that we're going to bring interoperability between ChatGPT and Bing for plugins. So you write them once, and they're going to run everywhere. So as you can see here in ChatGPT, I've got Zillow and Instacart enabled, but I want to show them to you here in Bing Chat. So we'll flip over, and you can see again, I've got the same plugins now in both Bing Chat and in ChatGPT. And what we're going to show you now is I'll do a search here for houses in Chicago, and I can ask for a set of criteria, learn a little bit about the neighborhoods. And now I can automatically call Zillow by saying, hey, give me 3 houses in a certain price range that meet my criteria. And what you can see is now I get these great options, and I'm also going to get all of the other great things you get with Bing, like helpful city guides and maps and prompts.
This is a straight shot at Google's Bard, since this is pretty much what was good at. For example, in the bot demo, they showed how Bard could pull data from the internet, put the information into different tables. We all know that Bard recently said that they were going to let many different apps work. Of course, we all know why this is happening. The crazy thing is that these plugins actually work on both ChatGPT and they work on Bing's browser, so we know this is pretty crazy because you'll be able to use it on top. ChatGPT then changes to Bing, which, as we all know, is a lighter version of Google while you're looking. ChatGPT, on the other hand, is more focused on a user's answer to a question, based instead of looking for an up-to-date base. So either way, this is a real shot at Google, since everyone thought that Google was back on top. Microsoft took the lead in a matter of days. This shows how fierce this race is.
Bing Chat and ask it to tell me, hey, give me the ingredients from this web page. And notice Bing can read the context of the web page, understand those ingredients, put them into chat, and then I can say, hey, give me a shopping list for this. And it'll automatically call the Instacart plugin, take those ingredients right off the page and put them into an Instacart shopping. And with one click, I can get those now delivered to my house. This is an incredible productivity benefit for people.
Bard did talk about some good features, like its multimodal ability, which hasn't been released yet, but this is something we haven't seen from Bot yet. Between apps and ease of use, this is going to be great, and what's even crazier is that OpenAI is going to be rolling this out very, very soon. We will know that ever since Google stepped up to the plate, OpenAI is rolling out its features faster and faster, which is good for us but not great for safety, but more on that later. At this event, they do talk about safety and some of the threats, as well as how they are keeping things under control. This next announcement was actually pretty interesting because it got into the competition area, where we saw a lot of popular products that were tied to the AutoGPT. Windows is what we have right now. Copilot is built into all versions of Windows, so you can see right here that it is basically an AI-powered helper for your whole computer. You have this little chat bar that works a lot like Bing's browser feature where you can just talk to it. I think this will become a lot more useful because a lot of people don't know all the commands and functions that computers have to offer. So here you can see that you can work with your documents to find all the relevant files and analyze everything. At first, Microsoft was a little hesitant to put ChatGPT into many different apps, but now, as we've already said, they seem to be rolling. With Windows 11, we got new software and a new area that was basically made for AI applications and programs. So right here you can see that this is where Microsoft Intelligent Assistant will be. People are going to try out and use these programs, which is basically what they're trying to do when they say they want to make this AI place where people can try out many new things. Different AI programs come out every day, and many companies are racing to release their tools. This will be a place where developers can share their new products with Microsoft and easily integrate them into the platform. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out